Welcome back to another video. Here's what's coming up today. Why do you test your silage?
Look, Glenn, it's like the gym goers. When they go into a supermarket, they look at all the ingredients and all the healthy food they
protein,
buy.
as much protein.
Exactly. That's why I test my silage, because look, I want the animals to put on as much condition and as less out of my pocket as I can.
Tis all Shirley's on this side, is it?
That's right, yeah.
And all limousine crosses here then, is it?
That's right, yeah.
No,
this is brand new, is it?
It's 2019.
So the whole crop, so I wouldn't know much about it now. It's actually in the silage, is it?
It's in the silage. You can actually see it there visibly, Glenn, that we put our second cut of silage on top of it.
Yeah.
The whole crop is down here.
Yes.
So that's it there really. Look, you can see the barley through it.
What have you done, boys?
The hell with you, Joe. I will not send something.
Right, next job what we're doing is replacement lambs now. They've been inside in rough ground here now. They're well trained up to silage there and stuff, so they're going off to the forestry now. There's 125 acres of forestry above in the hill. I'm going to carry them up now to give them an Indo fluke foot bath, and they'll be going off there for the winter, and they won't be back down for a long time then again.
See up there now, the fields are all laid to the road. The sheep are nearly all gone away to the mountain. Then more grass up the side of that mountain, there's the fields now. The wet weather, the grass didn't last as long. The sun is shining here today, things are looking very good. But we don't know, will the fine weather continue now or not? Will dry up the fields a bit. We're giving these lambs now a dose for fluke, and we will drive them off to the forestry. We'll feed them silage there, and nuts maybe every 3 or 4 days. Here the goats. Billy the goat sitting down there on the side of the road with the small goat with him. They're at their ears in the sun.
They're happy enough?
Yeah.
So right, in here now into the sheep house. We're not doing them inside the parry now today because we have an ongoing project there. Sheeting here is letting in some light, as you can see. And we're just going to dose inside here now, and we brought the North Country Chevys in here too. They were getting their second round of vaccination there as well, and we're giving them a fluke dose as well. So they're all looking good. Hopefully they're on land.
We're here now in the sheep shed with Cathal Clark from Ansel Lighting. They're based all over Ireland. So the lighting here has gone very bad. We're replacing the old lighting. So you will have to explain, Cathal, about this Ansel Lighting. It's all over Ireland, is it?
It is. It's all over Ireland, in fairness. And I just said I'd come down, lads, today just to take a look. We've old, inefficient lighting, 2x58 watt non-corrosives. So
they're there a long time, and the lighting, their layout is very poor. What we're looking is something that, obviously we got the sheeting, and we're getting good lighting, but we want to, the bulbs are blowing every minute. We want to kind of improve the lighting all the same, because we're doing an extension out the back here as well. So what's the best lighting for farm buildings going forward like?
Well, really, we do a lot of farm work with our high bay fitting, our Aztec, our Z-LED high bay fitting. We do a lot of upgrades. Yeah. We normally try to stay away from, if your eaves are high enough, we try to stay away from the lighting in the pens. As for safety reasons, in the winter, if cattle, if light goes in the pen, it's more safer to have your fittings. Stuff, yes, to have your fittings on your going down your apex. So it's more, and the high bay fitting we'd look at would be you'd have a 120-degree beam angle, so you will get spread into your.
Is that like the lights we've below here in the shed below here? So you're all about the height here now. We've a good height of a shed here now. We're able to put in the 3 lights. What are actually the name of them lights?
Well, they are a UFO style high bay with a 120-degree beam angle.
They're LED lights.
They're LED, exactly. They're LED, so they're normally sitting around 100, 150 watt.
Yeah.
And you'll get your spread even spread.
Yeah, there's savage light off them, yeah.
In fairness, there is. And it's really all about the beam angle and getting the spread of light, the uniformity.
We've great height there, but the height here is restricted. Like the roof wasn't built high enough, obviously, so that's why we've lights all the way down both sides. So, but obviously the best thing would do, put it down the middle, but we don't have the height.
Exactly. Well, with that, we'd probably we have our own very, very successful fitting for ourselves, our Tornado 5-foot fitting. We could put these in the pens over each bay in the pens. It's a 5-foot fitting, it's multi-wattage, it's CCT, so colour controlled. So you've all bases covered really with it, you know what I mean?
And it is LED. Are all them new lights all LED?
They're all LED. LED.
Is LED cheaper to run than the other lights?
It's a lot cheaper. It's more efficient. It's easier. It's a lot easier to run. This fitting here with your ballast is probably 130 watt.
Yeah.
Our LED fitting, you could get the same output, probably between 40 and 50 watts of LED.
Okay.
So you're cutting your electricity bill is being cut, and your energy consumption is going down.
There's a lot of sheds out throughout the country had all these. They still have all these lights, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. Back in the day, they were ideal for what you needed, but now it's LED, and you have more efficient lighting, and you have a better spread of light. LED it'd be a better form of lighting. Do you know what I mean?
So like we're obviously upgrading the shed, so obviously we'll be replacing all these. But is it similar to the ones below there you would advise to get? So.
Well, not for this area. For this area, I'll go with linear because it's lower.
Are they a longer light?
They're a 5-foot.
Are they similar to them?
They're similar. They're similar. They'll just be a little bit narrow. They wouldn't be as wide.
Right.
They wouldn't be as wide.
And how long do you get out of them lights? Like
well, like there's a 7-year warranty with them, but like they won't be on 24/7.
Yeah.
So you have less. Like the hours on them will be very, very good. Like
okay. They'd last a lot longer than the old.
Exactly. And they'll be a lot more robust, to be fair, than the old fittings.
Yeah, might hit.
They're building a shed, the very same as the one here on this side, on the other side of the sheep house. It'll be higher a lot than this.
So it'll be the same height as this one. So these LED high bays, would you when you have the height, because we'll have the height over there, are they a no-brainer? Are they the lights to put outside in the high shed set?
Definitely. When you have the height, I'd definitely go with the high bay fitting, the LED high bay fitting, because with the height, you have a greater spread of light and uniformity.
But you need the height for it.
You kind of need the height for the UFO style lights. Right. The high area, I go with the high bay style fitting, and with the lower area here, you could go with our Tornado fitting, which goes in a lot of farmyards. Right. The 5-foot Tornado, Evo.
We expect to have the shed outside during the next couple of weeks. So we'll be on to you then about the lights. The winter is coming. Temperature's here, I suppose, already, but for sheepmen, they don't bring in the sheep as early as cows. They don't do much damage in land or anything.
The last thing there, Cathal, so during lambing time, especially in the dark evenings and especially when there's frost, we've no lighting coming out here, say from the farmhouse there, out to the sheds. What's the story with lighting? What kind of lighting would you advise, out for outdoor lighting? For safety as well, like, when you come in and out.
Yeah, well, I go with an LED flood, say, you could put it here, right at the front of the shed.
To go across the yard,
shine it back. I go with probably an asymmetrical LED flood, if you're interested in that, and put it on a separate PIR, the way when motion comes, the PIR will come out, the fitting will come on. Yeah. And then when
can you set it also, say if it gets dark, it can come on automatically?
Well, on our Aztec fitting, you have that photo cell. You have the photo cell on it. You can knock it off, and there's 2 settings on it.
It doesn't go on time. It just goes off daylight.
It goes dusk to dawn setting on it.
Okay.
So you have 2 different settings on the photo cell. You have 3. You have off, and you have 2 settings: 20 to 60 lux and 80 to 120 lux. So when it drops below that, the fitting will kick in. Fitting will turn on, and then it'll turn off as the morning comes up.
Okay,
or the day comes up.
Yeah, we might try and chance one of those as well. So,
John, I enjoyed old videos with you, looking at them all the time. I'm following yourself and Glyn a long time. Have you any old good stories from a man from up from Cavan, 4 hours away from home?
Well, I see there Glyn is getting off other stuff now online. I never got stuff online. I always went to the shop and got it from the local people. But in Kilgarvan, The only online that I know about is a clothesline. The women were putting out their clothes in the clotheslines, knickers, bras, panties, everything. So the next thing, one woman in the village, all her clothes were gone, all the underwear. So she put them out again, about a couple of days after, gone again. She waited for a week, put it out, gone again. And when she didn't put it out anymore, all around the village of Kilgarvan, every woman's underwear was gone, missing. No one could know who the culprit was. So the next thing was the people in the village, geez, they couldn't put out no more clothes in the line. So they tried to put out the men's clothes, but it was the panties, bras and underwear like that, knickers, they were all gone. So then the next thing was they stopped putting them out, and then the culprits started going way out the country. Usually a Sunday when people would be at Mass, and he'd travel 3 or 4 miles. It was said he used to have to walk, we don't know what, but all out through Kilgarvan, even up as far as the highest pub in Ireland he went, and he took him off the line. So didn't a certain individual get involved in a very bad accident, car accident, and he was immobilised, he couldn't walk, so it all stopped. So they're safe now and put out their underwear in Kilgarvan, who can put up on the line. So that's the only line I know about.
Right, that's the sheep work done there now. So I'm just carrying over a quad to Ken O'Neill to get serviced. And I'm going to call into my friend Chris O'Neill. Chris is a regular on the channel there, and a lot of people know him. So we'll call into him there now and we'll find out what's been happening. I'm back here now in O'Neill's farm in Castlemaine. Christy, how are you?
I'm good. Welcome back again for another round of foolishness.
Yeah. I see there's a big crowd inside in the shed this time,
that is. I have to have all the ladies in, you know.
So even though the weather, we can see over what mountains are them?
Oh, yes.
There's snow on the mountains this morning.
Santi. That's for Santi.
Yeah, it's getting close to Santi.
I nearly passed myself.
You nearly qualify yourself, is right, yeah?
I nearly qualify, is right.
How's it all going, eh?
Very good.
You've all the cows in?
All the cows and cows and calves are in and relaxing.
So
and not a word out of them.
I'm just looking on here now. 'Tis all Shirley's on this side, is it?
That's right, yeah.
And all limousine crosses here then, is it?
That's right, yeah. The two boys is fight to see if they were together.
Oh, are they a bit racist there?
Oh, small bit racist, that's right, yes.
Well, have you a preference over the limousine or the Shirley? What would your...
No.
They're equally as good, is it?
I'm happy with both of them.
And what bull do they get now?
Charlies have... some of the Charlies were inseminated, and some of the limousines were inseminated as well.
And these...
And these are the babies.
And these were born back in April, weren't they, as you were saying?
They were May.
May, is it April, May? They're coming on great, aren't they? So, when will you be selling these then?
Hopefully, maybe there might 4 or 5 of the good bulls maybe might go there now in a fatness time.
He'll fatten them up away so over the winter.
They'll stay with another bit anyway.
And what'll their diet consist of?
Their diet consists of a mix we got from Howard's.
Howard feeds, yeah, they great stuff, yeah.
House feeds and a bit of straw in front of them, and they get a bit of the whole crop on the silage as well. So
we'll talk about that in a minute with Chris as well. So I see the silage is well shopped. You have the diet feeder from the last few videos, but you were hesitant enough at the start, were you, about it?
There was 3 of us with the diet feeder. One fellow was mad for it.
Yeah.
And the other 2 boys, myself and Chris, we were kind of...
You were slow enough.
We were throwing up coins to see if it would come down.
Is it worth the money, like?
But we had to eat our words.
'Tis some job.
We had to eat our words.
Yeah.
We had to eat our words.
You wouldn't look back now?
Oh, Jesus, no way.
We'll talk about that as well.
If I was asked in the morning, would I get another diet feeder, I'd be up the road for one straight away.
Yeah. And you have a whole crop and everything mixed in with this?
Whole crop now this year. That was our first year with whole crop.
Right.
And the cows seem to be happy out.
It seems to be good.
Oh, yeah.
That or what?
We planted that. We were in 2 minds when we started, and we were saying, would we plant something else? We said we have 1 cut of the whole crop for 1 year.
Yeah.
And we were delighted we've done it.
'Tis a good job, I'd say, is it?
Oh, yeah. It wasn't less bag feed.
Right.
You have the whole lot in the whole crop.
They hold the condition very well, so.
Oh, sure. As you see yourself.
You'll be trying to improve every year, I suppose.
Well, this is the point, like.
So that's all mixed up in the diet feeder, so.
It is, yeah. That's mixed up with the silage and the diet feeder.
Chris, how are you getting on?
I'm good, Glenn. How are you?
Good. I see. I only just spotted there. This tractor wasn't here last day I was here.
No.
This is brand new, is it?
It's 2019.
2090 or Spanuti, I mean, sorry, yeah.
Us, yeah. We, do you know, we'd have never changed the last tractor, only we bought a bigger vacuum tank. And we were just lacking that bit of power.
Yes. So what is it? What brake
horsepower? She's a 115, but she's boosted to 145 4-cylinder.
So plenty for what you need.
Yeah, tons. Well, to be honest, Lynn, it's nearly too much. Like, but look, it's the way tractors are going now. They're nearly all boosted.
Yeah.
And like the father said, we have the power when we want it, but we bought her below there off a kill in Kilrossity, County Waterford.
Very good.
Fierce soundman to deal with. Geez, I'll tell you, we couldn't have asked for better. We went down, we seen the tractor. We took down photographs of our own one beforehand. Now, she was a relatively clean tractor as well, as you know, Glenn. Yeah. But anything I wanted on the tractor, anything extra, there was no question about it. It was, yeah, it'll be done, it'll be done. We only had to wait something like 5 days for the tractor. Their backup service seems to be very good as well. They gave a great guarantee with it.
Did you shop around? Did you go to other places?
Yeah, we did. We shopped around. Yeah, we even shopped here locally. But,
and is there like, not being nosy or anything, but was there a big price difference between some places?
There was a big price difference.
You're talking 5 and 10 grand, kind of.
You're talking definitely 5 downwards, Glenn.
Right.
And what we found was we bought a tractor with less hours, a fresher tractor, for less money than when you'd be buying a tractor for here with the same hours.
Yeah.
Or with more hours than what we got.
I get you, yeah. So that's great. You got a good...
No, she has nothing done since she came. I think like she's only just died feeding there now with the last couple of weeks. I think it's something spread a bit of slurry. I think there's about 250 hours up since we got it.
Okay, not too much so. So the whole crop, so I wouldn't know much about it now. It is actually in the silage, is it?
It's in the silage. You can actually see it there visibly, Glenn, that we put our second cut of silage on top of it. Yeah. The whole crop is down here.
Yes.
So that's it there really. Look, you can see the barley through it.
So what else is inside in it?
That's just a straight barley mix. So what we done was we cut it when it was at the milk, at the cheesy stage.
Right, it looks great.
It's great feeding. It's holding the condition in the cows. Top class now. It was tested. The test came back very well. Our silage came back at 72 DMD. So the way we're mixing it now is the cows are on 1,000 kilos a day.
Yeah.
So it's working out at 800 kilos of silage. And the rest then is built up with the whole crop. And what I'm finding this year with it is, Glenn, the cows are way more content in the shed. Right. We feeds in the middle of the day. Yeah. And in the mornings there, when I get up and I go into the shed, there's no silage left in front of them. But the cows are lying down, content. They're not roaring and shouting. So it's obviously filling them. Filling for longer, it's holding the condition. Yeah. Like they're rearing strong calves there now at the moment. The cows have actually put on condition since they went into the shed on it. And they're still rearing calves.
This is your first year doing the whole crop in the silage, but does everyone put it into the silage? Like if you're having it, like
maybe 90% of the people do. Look, a lot of people bale it. We were told not to bale it because you have to mow it, you have to cut it with a conditioner mower or a disc mower. You have to bale it. You'll have a lot of lossage with the head. Okay. We went down the forage harvester route. She was just a direct cut, like the old double chop harvesters, thrown straight into the trailer, and we ensiled it into the pit. We covered it in with our second cut, so it's rodent free. You know, that's the biggest fear with the bales. You'd have a lot of rodents and
of course,
stuff like that, crows and
like,
everything.
Do you cut it around the same time as the silage?
Well, there was a bit of planning with it. Like it went in mid-March, so we kind of had to plan it around our second cut silage. Now we would be cutting our first cut silage relatively earlier for the quality. You always get better silage in May and early June. So what we done was we put in our bit of first cut. We left a section of the pit here up along by the wall, as you see, Glenn. Yeah. We put in our whole crop, and then the day the whole crop went in, our second cut was ready to put in on top of it. So it was completely sealed. So as we're feeding back along now, we have our grab of silage and our grab of whole crop. Now it's
working well, isn't it?
It seems to be a great feed.
It's all going into this Keen and Diet feeder.
It's all going into the Keen and Diet feeder
there.
and mixed up. Yeah, it's
So that's a mighty help to, you know.
Look, to be honest, that's why we kind of went down the whole crop route, because look, it's saving a lot of meal for the cows there, rearing the calves.
Yeah.
And the machine itself is mixing it up. It's a consistent diet. Their first bite is the same as their last bite.
When you were on about meal there, actually, what you get your meal from a ration from Howard's Fields?
Yeah, we're feeding a calf to weanling mix with Howard's there.
Yeah.
We bought it there off their sales rep, Willem. And the only way I can explain it is it's just pure rocket fuel. It's straight. It's all straight. It's not a nut.
Yeah.
And
it's a coarse ration,
mix,
yeah, whatever.
And I see there the ingredients like are second to none in it.
There's no hiding in it.
Yeah, there's no hiding, and there's no all byproducts or nothing. It's a complete straight mix. Like what I see with it is every bite of it they take, Lynn, they're able to convert it into kilos straight away.
Yeah, and that's what you want.
That's what you want, and the main ingredient in it is barley and maize. You know.
Yeah,
and that's what puts condition in. That's what puts condition in your weanlings, like, do you get me?
Yeah. I presume the Howard's Feed is pumped into this meal bin. Where'd you get it?
It is, yeah. We bought that bin at the Tullamore show a few years ago. We bought it off VMAX Silos, Macquarie bin there in Monaghan.
There, she's a big bin. How many?
She'll hold 10 ton. She's a split bin. There's 2 5-foot sections.
Right.
That's what's in it. It's a good bin. It's clean. I do put my minerals and everything underneath.
Yeah.
Something similar to the bin you bought off a Spiro.
Yeah. We have a Spiro feed now, but I'd say the Spiro feed would be better now, but I'd go with the Spiro one. But
well, the one thing I have to say about the Spiro bin there, I see it below in your place. What I liked about it is you have the double doors.
Yeah, it does a good job, right?
And that's one thing I see there with mine, Joe. When you're back in a trailer filling it with ration or even filling the bucket of the digger.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I should have got that with the double door.
Yeah.
Do you know?
So I was back here in January when you were lambing. It seems like a long time ago now, and we're nearly in the door to it again.
Sure, it's just around the corner, Glenn. We scanned the O's last week. We've everything power washed. It's just a case to give everything a quick.
I was back here in the summer, and the place wasn't cleaned out. It's the same as most farmers, but the wet days are a great day to clean out the sheds.
Well, we've had a lot of wet days now, so no, it's nice to get everything prepared the day before you want it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
so you pour hose that out. These are all your gates and pins.
They're all my gates and pins ready. They're all ready to be set up back here.
These are they adoption crates?
Yeah, they're fostering crates. Yeah, they're from Stanley Engineering.
And you have it all plumbed up.
Yeah, it's all plumbed up and ready for lambing again.
So
we'll probably be housing there now around the middle of December.
Right.
And they'll be on a
So they'll be left out. They're out most year round, so they're coming for a few weeks.
They're all gone to winterage grazing now at the moment. They're all gone away from the house. We're saving grass for Yo's lambing and things like that when they do start lambing. Won't be long now, Glenn, until scanning or till lambing again.
No, that's for sure. Nearly in the door for you.
It is, yeah. We scanned there a fortnight ago. We did a good enough scan.
But this is your first year. You didn't leave hardly no ram out.
No, the rams only got the repeats. I the main block of O's.
First year ever, yeah.
I left the hoggets as normal with rams. I sponged the hoggets. I left them with rams.
Yeah.
And I eyed all the O's. Now, my scan man is fairly good. He's Stephen McCarthy from Carsavine.
Yeah.
He's very accurate, to be fair. And the one thing I will say, he'll give time scanning the O. He'll be able to tell the O that held in the first cycle, provided you have your dates, and he'll tell the repeats. Now, going by his scanning result, I'm almost certain that I had a 70 to 75% conception rate with the AI.
With the AI?
Yeah, my O scanned very well. My O scanned as 1.85, which is very good for an early
So when you say AI, no, because a lot of people won't know that for sheep. Can you explain just a small bit about it?
Yeah. The O's are sponged as normal as we went through in your last few videos.
Yeah.
They're brought in. They're AI'd in the very same way. The O's are about 46 hours after the sponge removal is what that man recommended.
Yeah.
They were sponged in 2 separate batches, so the sponges were taken out at 2 separate times. They were inserted at 2 separate times.
Yeah.
He doesn't go through the stomach. I can't remember the correct terminology now for going through the stomach, but he goes in the back like the ram goes in.
Same as you do a cow.
Same as you do a cow, exactly. Yeah.
But doing sheep wouldn't be as popular?
No. He was the man from Donegal that actually done it for me, John McGee.
Geez, that was a good spin.
Yeah, it was. Now he does a good few flocks in the Cork side, so he brought it into his routine with me. Now he was he was very quick at it. It was a success. Now he took the semen off my own rams, so I selected 5 of the best rams.
Yeah.
So out of the number of ewes I done, I only think I used 3 rams. So it was...
and how many rams do you have usually? You would have a lot.
Oh, I'd usually have the brains of 26 or 27 rams around to cover what ewes I would have.
Because you'll be sponging, of course.
Yeah.
And the cost of them rams, I might think, and the cost of the AI, is there much of a difference?
Oh, sure, it's look, you see yourself, Clint, when you're buying a ram.
Oh, stop.
And cost of the AI, there's no comparison.
€1,000 doesn't stop in the ram now, Hurley.
No, and I'll just say this, look, you're going to AI a lot of ewes for €1,000.
Yeah.
Do you know, it's
so we'll see how the lambing goes, but
yeah,
it's going good so far,
It is, yeah. Now, I left the hoggets run as normal. I just sponged the hoggets and left out a lot of rams, but I didn't give the hoggets this year as much PMSG as I gave the ewes. I gave the ewes 3. That's why the litter sizes my scan results are better, whereas my hoggets were back on 1.5.
Right.
I found every other year that my hoggets, there was a lot of triplets and twins.
Yeah. 1.5 is plenty for hoggets.
It's plenty for a hogget. I'd rather a hogget having 1 lamb, to be honest, than 2. But no, there was a power of triplets.
They're all Texel cross yours, getting Texel rams.
Texel cross yours, yeah, and Texel rams. Now, we introduced a bit of Aberfield last year into them.
Right.
Just to get back that bit more mothering abilities.
Right.
We were finding that we were going too Texely and they were just losing that bit of mothering instincts. So we just put that bit of hardiness back into them.
So I'll throw up the drone there while we're talking. There's a fine view off here today, where things are very happy and calm, but it won't be this calm. It won't be this calm in a couple of weeks' time when you'll be lambing.
Definitely
You'll be under the pump.
I will, yeah.
The mountains here behind the farm with the snow cap, what are they then?
They're the Sleevemish Mountains, Glenn.
They're facing towards Tralee and Dingle, kind of.
Tralee, Dingle, and Inch Beach, and then the ones there at the opposite side, they're Carntool. You can really see them today.
So that's Ireland. For everyone watching, that's Ireland's highest mountain behind in distance, and we're another couple of mountains behind that again, then Mangerton behind Clarney.
We're like yourself, Glenbelow and Kinmare. We're probably in one of the most picturesque parts of Kerry that you can get. It's on a day like today, isn't it amazing?
It's lovely on a day like today, but
you'd even go out your breakfast looking out the window this morning at that.
There aren't too many days like this now over the winter.
No, definitely not.
I'm looking around there now. I don't see any heifers. What's the story with heifers now with you? Do you buy them in or what?
Yeah, we buy our in calf heifers every year off one man. He's down there in Bantry, Anthony O'Shea. He kind of specialises in that game. Look,
in breeding which? What breed?
Yeah, he'd have limousines and Shirleys. Few good Belgian blues as well. He kind of specialises in it. Look, he buys a good type of heifer. He buys a heifer for every type of farmer.
Right.
Now, I'd be looking for an R grading heifer to have a U grading calf.
Yeah.
I'm dealing with him with the last 10 or 11 years.
So that's his business. He's producing for farmers.
That's what he's doing. Yeah. He's buying good bulling heifers. He's 100% AI.
Yeah.
He does the job and he does it right. And look, that's what you want. You want a cow that's going to work for the farmer, not for the farmer to work for the cow.
So he have a lot of repeat customers.
He does, yeah. He has a lot of repeat customers.
And what time of the year do you buy?
We'd usually be buying off of him there. Now, we'll be starting to calve here on the 12th of March this year. I brought the cows forward. I used a good share of AI and I done a bit of fixed time AI in them.
Yeah.
I brought the cows a good bit forward. They're up there calving a month sooner this year than they were every other year.
Okay. You'll be paying for them this year, I'm afraid.
I will definitely, yeah. Unfortunately,
unless things take an awful turn.
Yeah. So what we...
But you're not selling for a while, so the calves blow?
No, we won't be selling until definitely the first week of February.
What kind of weight will they be at then?
The bull weanlings will be up on 350, 400 kilos, and the heifers then it'd be around 300, 350 kilos.
What kind of money would they be making now at the moment?
Well, look, Glenn, the way it's going at the moment, they reckon that any kind of a calf, any good type weanling at 250, 300 kilos is making from 1850 to 2000. So look,
and then a couple of years ago, would you be getting half that?
I can remember last year my average for the bulls was 1,050 and my heifers were 980.
So it'll be a big difference.
It will be a big difference. Now look,
they're making more money than the lamb.
Then you can whistle that, yeah. It's like
on your account there this year, like a lot of people are saying, this is a fantastic year, lamb. Like our lamb prices last year was actually better than this year. How did you compare?
We were the same. Here last year, when we started with the spring lambs, we got €10 a kilo for the tops of them. And every week after that, they dropped the tenner.
Yeah.
And by the time we had finished with our spring lambs, we were selling no lamb under $8.50 a kilo.
Yeah, they dropped 10 cents, yeah.
Whereas this year, we started off at $9.20, and by the time we were finished, we were down to $7.90.
Yeah.
So for the earlier man, this year, the lamb prices were okay.
I think
But for the mid-season man, he really hit the nail on the head because he was out
the store lamb.
Yes.
Store lamb was the money this year, but a lot of people want to keep lambs too because they have the grass. But the people who bought that heavy or light store lamb for 140, 50 euro, they made nothing.
Well, he's the man I worry about because he still has to come out and kill them lambs at the moment. And the problem is his margins are so tight. If he doesn't make money this year, Glenn, he's not going to be around the ring next year.
I see 52 kg lambs sitting there last week in the market, and they're only getting 170 euro. Like,
yeah, that's what they gave from at 30
exactly.
kilos.
That's shocking money.
It is. And them men won't be out next year if they get a burning.
No, so hopefully they'll improve. Like the sheep size, I think the flock size has dropped 800,000 in the last year, like, which is mad, like.
But I see there's no one really up and roaring about the lamb prices. I see we're quality assured here, Glenn.
Yeah.
And there's farmers out there that are not quality assured. And they're getting the same price for lamb as what I'm getting. So they're on about, this 10-cent bonus. We're doing a heap of paperwork.
Yeah.
And we're not even getting...
I know, a lot of people are not, and they're getting the same price.
And it's the same price. It's ridiculous, really.
So, Chris, why do you test your silage?
Look, Glenn, it's like the gym goers. When they go into a supermarket, they look at all the ingredients and all the healthy food they
buy.
Protein,
much protein.
Exactly. That's why I test my silage, because, look, I want the animals to put on as much condition and as less out of my pocket as I can. Like... Look,
so if you're happy with the soil test, or if you're not happy, you'll have to add more concentrates,
yes, you will. And when you start, like, you can grow 40 acres of silage, but you could have 40 acres of rubbish silage.
Yeah.
You can grow 35 acres of good quality silage, and 35 acres of good quality silage is the equivalent to 40 acres of middling silage.
Yeah.
With less concentrates.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for every DMD score you drop on, it's more concentrates. So if you can be getting your silage over 70, up to 75.
What's the highest you ever had?
75 was the highest I've ever had, and that was off newly reseeded ground. Now this
That's
year,
as good as you'll be getting, really, so.
This year came in at 73, the silage.
And who tests it for you?
Agritech.
And like, how much does it cost to get?
If you're dealing with that company, they'll test the silage, and their dietitian will make the mix, and he'll go through everything with you for free, provided you're dealing with them. Now, I buys the minerals, I buys the sanitizers, I buys hayseed off them. I deal with them a lot. So they come there. He'll test the silage. He tested the whole crop. He went off. He made an analysis. He made an analysis on what ration I have to feed the sheep. He done the complete.
Okay, right.
He done the complete package. So I actually have my mix made now for a pre-lambing diet.
Yeah.
Whereas I see there now with that silage I'm feeding, you're not talking kilos of soybean. You're only talking about grams per day.
All right.
Per head per
Very
low.
little, so.
So it's like. It's look if
you'd keep testing going forward.
Definitely, and it's good quality silage. Like you cut it at a leafy stage, not when it's fit for hay.
And there's a lot of people watching this probably saying, "Oh, there's no need to be testing that. Like, give them plenty of it. But if the protein quality is not there, you won't know what they're getting.
You won't. It's like, look, it's a pre-lambing diet, it's a pre-calving diet, it's a finishing diet. Everything is there. It's just you need to have the silage right, because that's your foundation.
You're all about the facts and figures, though, aren't you?
Yeah.
You
well,
like to have everything
I like
proper.
to do things right.
Yeah.
You know, it's... Look, Glenn, at the end of the day, I'd rather be buying 3 ton less a ration in the year than 3 ton more ration.
It's well worth the money,
It's well worth the money, yeah, it is.
So that's it for another video. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you for the next one. What have you done, boys?
To hell with you, Joe. I will not send so simple.